So for this week, let's see. Some of you are going to be making lots of money this week, all right? I see lots of money being deposited into your account. So if you have your own business, expect for a higher clientele than you ever expected, all right? Okay. You're going to have lots of divine intervention this week. And you're going to have lots of divine intervention to help you. Like, some of you could be in your head a lot, just reflecting. You could be in a place where you're reflecting about mistakes, things that you wish didn't happen, or things that you wish you could take back, things that you wish you had control over. There's just lots of anxiety. And for some of you, you could be struggling with sleep because you are constantly thinking, and trying to figure out what else can you do. Like, some of you could be interested in finding out, like, when it comes to my healing, what else do I need to do internally in order for me to bring or attract in certain things that I want in my life. Like, you want things to go better, you know? So you're going to be in your head, and I see divine intervention, like you trying to give your own self closure so you won't overanalyze or overthink things that have been closed out. So that means you have closed out a cycle in your life, but it like stings you still. There's like a sting. There's like certain things that you still wonder about, or that you still go over about in your head, and you're trying to make sense of it all. And sometimes those thoughts actually distract you from what you have in front of you. So spirit is trying to help you. Like, it could be through downloads, it could be through like awakening. You awaken to certain truths that you were blinded by at first, and now you're starting to see. Okay. Some of you may have a friend that asks you to come out. Like, if you have a friend, they've been in the house, they're tired of being sad, they need a break, they want a good time, and they might call you in order to hang out. All right. So this is what you are overcoming. This is what spirit is trying to help you release, is shame. You can struggle with shame. Some of you struggle with trust. Some of you really do. You struggle to trust people. You struggle. I see you, like, when you meet people, whether it could be friends, whether it could be lovers, when you meet people and they're speaking to you, you wonder if what's coming out their mouth is the truth. So that means you've been betrayed a lot. You had to be betrayed a lot in order for you to be in that mindset where now you're very, very hyper focused on analyzing the person, being intuitive. It's like you're trying to protect yourself from ever being hurt by friends or lovers again. All right. And this is what you could have been ashamed of. You could have felt as if, like, damn, how didn't I see that? How did I feel like, Jasmine was going to be a true friend to me? I noticed that Jasmine is always betraying everybody else. Why did I expect her to not betray me as well? You're going to start to see that. Or, why would I have trust this man with my heart or with my life when, when I first met him, he wasn't even together? What would make me feel like that person could be faithful to me if they were never even faithful prior? You're going to get deep. But once again, it's like spirit trying to release you from this shame and those thoughts, because they're keeping you in bondage. And you got stuff to do. you got stuff to do. However, once you come out of this, I see you living out loud. Like, living out loud too. You're not allowing what went wrong in your past to stop you from moving forward. So you can sit down and reflect on it, but then you get up, you find strength from within, and you keep it pushing. You don't ever want to be in a situation where it stops you from living, from dreaming, from doing what makes you happy, because you could have been in situations that had you so down and depressed that it took you away from what you really love and who you are. And you don't ever want to make that mistake again. So this is you. You have lots of harvest coming, it's like financial harvest. You have a lot of guidance. Some of you are going to be very confused. You're not going to know about, like, you have downloads, but you are going to struggle to interpret like what the downloads are saying to you. Some of you may even have like a dream state that's activated and you want to know, what do these dreams mean? You have lots of spiritual lots of spiritual stuff going on all around you, all throughout the day, all throughout night. Your spiritual world is like activated. But you get lots of blessings. Harvest just means blessings. It can even be people like giving you things out of the kindness of their heart. See, you're rising up. So you're going through an ascension. If you feel nauseous, you might feel nauseous. You might feel lightheaded. You might feel like dizzy spells. It's your ascension. It's your ascension that is doing this. I hear you are so pretty. People find you to be very, very attractive, Scorpio. That's one thing you don't ever need to doubt, is your looks. There's people who find you to be very, very attractive. It could just be people noticing you from a distance. So don't be offended when you see people like just staring at you as you walk through your neighborhood or run to the store. People are going to be looking at you because they like your style, or they feel like your skin is so beautiful. They wonder, what do you have on your skin? Or if you have a certain purse, or you have certain shoes on, like, ooh, those shoes is nice. So there's going to be people that are admiring you. Some of you are going to have way more of a playful spirit. You're going to feel more lighthearted. I see you being silly with your children. If you have children, I see you being so silly with them. But yeah, I knew it. You're going through another karmic release, Scorpio. You're going through a karmic release. And this is why you're harvesting. All right. I want to know some of the things that you're going to harvest, but hopefully I'll get to that. Ooh. So this is you. It says serenity and unconditional acceptance. I see you accepting your past for what it is. Your past. I just see you like studying your past and seeing where you could have went wrong in some of the situations, or how you handle the situation. Some of you, if you got into an argument with somebody, you could have cussed them out for dear life, and you're thinking like, damn, I ain't had to go that far. I ain't had to say all that. I could have humbled myself or been more patient when it came to my words. But you're just going over some of like the karmic lessons that you have learned. Once again, you pushing through. So like I said, if you allow depression to keep you in the house and just keep you isolated and keep you away from your family and keep you from your friends, like in this season, you're going to be able to be sad, feel a little shame, have some time to yourself, and then push through. It can even be in the morning. You wake up, you're making your cup of tea, you're making a cup of coffee, and you're just reflecting. And when you start getting in your head, honey, that can kind of slow you down. I see you being mindful, like, oh, I gotta be to work on time. I'm gonna push through this. You're gonna be spending more time with your family, with your friends. And some of you can feel as if you could have struggled. You could be like, you're accepting yourself now, but you could realize that the reason why you struggled so much to see yourself the right way, as worthy, as lovable, as you going for your dreams, it can come true. But you could realize that you settled in the past because you weren't able to see yourself correctly. And you weren't able to see yourself correctly because it could have been your family. Maybe your family was very judgmental to you. Maybe they always judged you and put you down for all the things that you didn't do right, but they've never really celebrated you or told you what made you so beautiful or what made you so great. You probably didn't hear those words from your house, and you're just learning it now. So it also shows temptation and the garden. A lot of people are going to be tempted by you. Like, you are growing spiritually. So this is where you are. As you grow, You're going further up, which is the ascension. You're going to start to see yourself more clearly. You're rising out of who you used to be, the lower self. You're rising up out of it. And you're clearing karmic debt. Some of you could be clearing debt literally. Like if you have certain things on your credit report, you could be paying down your credit card debt. If your credit card debt is too high, you could be paying off student loans if you have student loans. But you're maturing. And you're getting way more wiser, and you're facing your reality where this is something that you could have struggled with. Like, but yeah, a lot of people are going to be tempted by you in this season. So let's go to your love life. All right. I was tricking you to make you believe that I was changing because I was afraid if I didn't change, you would want nothing to do with me. This is what somebody's words is to you, okay? They were afraid that if they continue to drink, if they continue to spend, if they continue to like compare you to their exes, if they continue to be rude to you, that you would have let them go a long time. And they know that you need like reassurance. So you had somebody that if you struggled, if you felt really tempted by somebody, you struggled with this person because they kept trying to find ways to like, they would tell you things, tell you what you would want to hear. You had somebody that would tell you all the things that you would want to hear so that you wouldn't leave them. They did not want you to leave them. So they don't like to feel rejected. They don't like the way that feels. So they would tell you everything that you would want to hear, but when it's time for them to take action, you're like, what's going on? You said that you were going to change. You said that you were going to start doing this. You said that like you checking them. You're confronting them for all the things that they said they was going to do and they didn't do. Sometimes they would even try to blame you in order for like to bring you down so that you would get confused. So they were manipulative. All right. This shows a heart-to-heart conversation. So this is some of you are about to get your dream job and you felt that in your intuition that something was going to come up. You just didn't know when. All right. So whatever that is, some of you guys could have been looking for a while for like a new job and something closer to you. Some of you have to travel far from where you live to get to work, and it's a hassle because you have children that you have to pick up and drop off, or there's certain things like you were looking for a dream job and you're going to get it. Some of you wish to work remotely and this is what you're going to get. You're going to find a job that checks off all the boxes, things that you wanted. All right. So in your love spread, people also see you as fruitful. People fantasize about you. People fantasize about what it would be like to be you, or to be like with you, to bring up children with you. People think about you way more deeply than you even like imagine. I just don't think they're telling you, Scorpio. This is why you don't even realize like how worthy you actually are. People don't be trying to tell you how much you actually mean to them. You don't hear it enough. You got people that tries to like hide their intentions and hide how they feel from you all the time. But yeah, you're going to have a conversation this week with someone. Let me see. Who is this person? Let me tell you this, Scorpio. If you cut this person out, this person is going to come towards you in order to fight for the connection. They don't want you to let go of them. They don't want you to give up on them. All right? Because look what it shows at the bottom. Like release. Some of you release this person and you're just focused on the money. You became the King of Pentacles. You just care about money. You're just focused on money. What do you want? Money. And when you want it? Right now. Another thing too, you could have released this person and now you are dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. So you could have released them and found somebody who's actually way more stable for you and who has more money so they can provide. They have things that they can bring to your table. But let's see what's going on with this person that you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with. See, I knew it. They want to move on from the past. They don't want you to be angry with them anymore, Scorpio. Some of you can hold a grudge when you're ready. When you're ready to be upset with somebody, you can hold a grudge. They just don't want you to be upset with them anymore because it's causing them lots of stress. Like them not being in a union with you or having happiness with you, it stresses them out. And they actually become very emotionally unbalanced when you're not around. Just know that. Ooh, this came out. You could be with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but this person has a lot of love for you. They also feel very defensive. I want to know why. They also feel defensive when it comes to you, but it shows karmic justice. This person went through karma because of you. Karmic justice. It's like now the scales are going to be balanced. This person feels lonely without you. They feel like you have a short temper and a big butt. Some of them are Scorpio just like you. That came out. That's why you guys can hit heads. Yeah, it shows defensive. That's another thing too. This person could be very, very defensive, and that's why at times you may not know how they feel because they're so defensive to everything that you say. You could probably argue with this person a lot. Are you about to make love? They want to make love to you. And that's another thing too. Be careful of this person. They're pretty tricky. They're going to think that if they can make love to you, they can get you back entangled with them. They don't want you to be free. If you're trying to free yourself from this person, they're trying to get you back entangled. They miss making love to you, and they feel like when you guys make love, they feel connected to you. They want to keep the connection. So that's why they want to make love, to keep the connection. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled in this situation anymore. You don't. That's why you're focusing on yourself. You don't feel fulfilled by them anymore. They're terrified. They're terrified. Let me see. You're purposely trying to distract yourself so you won't have to think of them. And they keep seeing signs and synchronicities, and this is what's stressing them out. Yeah, so there's silence between you two. It shows silence. They're watching you. They're watching you. They find you to be really, really gorgeous. Some of you could be thinking about going on a vacation, or you're just trying to find a way to escape this person. You may need this to get away to clear your head, you know. They wonder if you're just pretending as if you don't like them anymore, or are you walking away for good? They feel very confused. They don't know how you really feel. Are you done for real, or are you just pretending to be done? But it shows too many cards of release. They're going to open up their heart to you. This person really is single. If you think that they're in a connection with somebody else, they're single. They don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They're single. The only thing was that this person was too emotionally distant, and they would ghost and disappear. And that's what you didn't like. The inconsistency is what you didn't like. And some of you, the violence. If this person, you guys would yell and... But they're lusting after you and they're daydreaming about you. All right. Let me see if there's any other lovers coming your way. Besides this person, who else is coming your way? I hear Virgo. Some of you could be meeting a Virgo. Some of you, if you do online dating, you're going to meet somebody online. Whoever this person is, they could know you. Maybe you just been texting this person here and there. It don't seem like you speak to this person that much. All right. Or when you first meet them, you don't really open up to this person right away. You take your time. I feel like you're so busy and consumed with yourself that right now you're not trying to make yourself available to people. You can feel like emotional situations are a burden right now and you just want to focus on yourself. But right here, it shows that you could be texting someone. And where you meet them, you're going to, ooh, this could be a Taurus, but somebody who's looking for commitment with you. They've been watching you to see what type of woman or man you are. This person is serious about commitment. You guys are going to text a lot. You're guarded. You ain't here for it right now. You are guarded. You're going to be very mysterious to this person. Yep, I knew it. It is a Virgo. You have a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You have an earth sign coming towards you with a brand new beginning. You either know of this person or you're going to know of them. They all up in your energy. They're in your energy now. So that means you could meet them this week if you don't know them already. All right. And let's see about your job. Postponed. You guys could have been looking for a new position that was postponed for a while, or you could have been promised that you were going to be given a new position at your job and it was postponed in the past. Ooh, and now it shows transformation. So you could be changing your position. Ooh, look at the bottom of the deck. It shows a lot of joy and perseverance. So if there was a position on hold, or if you were looking for jobs and nothing was coming up, look, you're going to have so much money. You're going to be spending a lot of money on new clothes. I just see clothes and jewelry. All right. Some of you can be buying new crystals. Let's see what your advice is with my new deck. My new deck is on Etsy if you want a oracle deck, guys. The link will be in the description box. What is your advice? Aw, you are such a good person and you deserve good things. You were just around the wrong people who couldn't offer it to you. So you are deserving. You were just around people who couldn't give it. Spirit, also, don't waste your valuable time thinking about people who didn't value you, okay? So if they didn't value you, Spirit wants you not to focus on them. Don't put all your precious energy into people who didn't value you. Spirit also wants you to know your self-respect makes you more attractive. And men put you on a pedestal when you stand in your power. So if you've been standing up to this person, just know that it's making them respect you more. I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on your new person. Full spread on the new person, the King of Pentacles who is coming into your life. A full spread on your ex or your situationship. It could be a situationship, like somebody who was making love to the person and wanted more, but because of their immaturity or their lack of effort, it didn't get to the next level. So I'm going to do a full spread on this person, and I'll give you more messages about your job, your family, your children. You can click on the extended. Love and light.